stop what I'm doing. It's kind of annoying. But that's when I get my most of my inspiration. So I have a few poems to read. This one's called The Replacements. I wrote this today at 3:50 a.m. Is this what we as humans do? Go on with life trying to replace the people we miss most? I found a certain safety with someone. They remind me of you, you know. You're so different, but the connection I feel is the same. We don't mean to erase you from existence. The pain we feel as people we like to cover up. Find distractions, use them as a band-aid, a scab trying to heal the wound. We go to work and try to carry on with ourselves. Somehow in time, it all heals, but it all comes out eventually, all at once even. Just a small reminder sets us back in cycles. Thank you. This next one, my sister wrote, like a month ago, there was a theme, unwanted children, so she sent this to me today and was like, can you read this? Because she lives in Virginia, so she moved there recently, so I'm gonna read this for her. Maybe it's because of moments you were left wondering, the reasons your loved ones deserted you, leaving you feeling unloved, or because of that, you continued that cycle. You had always made the promise to give us the love you never genuinely received from the right people, but you were so clueless as to how to give it that you started receiving love and giving love to the wrong people, leaving us just as you were left before, wandering, leaving us, unwanted children. Thank you. Okay. This next one I don't have a title for, so yeah, here we go. Emerald eyes, sitting on the patio, getting up, pacing back and forth, blowing rings with a pipe, nostalgic feelings. It may feel good to others, but it makes me feel queasy. 4 years ago, I had hoped I started my epic journey. 4 years have passed, and I thought I'd mark a legacy. And a question mark starts to sweep over me. In another 4 years, where will I be? Will I be laughing on the park bench as my dogs play tug of war? Or will I be focused on the war in my brain? Crimson cheeks, absent-hearted, empty-handed. I wasted time trying to understand it. I purposely stepped on the cracks on the sidewalk, stomped repeatedly. Sometimes it helped me to simply breathe. 4 years isn't enough. It isn't long enough to be away from you. It wasn't enough to repair the damage you have done. 4 years have passed. You gave me no choice but to run away from the life I've known, take that risk. I knew things would never get fixed. Things never did change, even when you said they would. You only saw the worst in me, but with you, I only saw the good. 4 years isn't enough to forget your face. Sometimes I think I'm going crazy when I'm out shopping for new clothes and I see you standing there with your tall black boots and studded purse. It's like a ghost. It's like a curse. Even when I'm not consciously thinking about the past, it starts to fever over me and it haunts my dreams. 4 years has been a strive for celebration, been dying for something surreal, something that wasn't tangible, but I could taste and reach at the same time. Taboo. Taboo perfume, named after the topic so generic. These things happen all the time, but we're not allowed to speak of such a subject matter. People raise awareness, but what is a simple post on Facebook going to do? Sharing a post isn't going to make the Facebook genie swoop in and grant you 3 wishes. 4 years, a whole lifetime has passed, it seems. Sometimes I wonder if it was all a dream. I'm trying to feel at peace, but I still feel a heavy guilt that refuses to leave. 4 years, and I'll never hear you sing again. Patsy Cline, walking after midnight. 4 years isn't enough to pretend you don't exist. 4 years isn't enough to finally begin to live, to love. I cash my checks at the bank, and I sip on my favorite tea. God, I love tea. But as I carry on with my day, your voice insists on clinging on to me. And finally, later, in the future, I hope to forget the small details that I feel thirsty for, starving. In 4 years, I hope I won't remember like how it was before. No scratching and no worrying. I'll be brand new, pure, clean. I thought the metamorphosis would be instant 4 years ago, transitioning. So I accept the process will only move as steady as damage can be. And I'm so grateful for everything I have going for me. Thank you.